In 2015, the United Nations created the 17th Goals of Sustainability. They were created as a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable life for all. All 17 of the goals are exceptional in their own way, but the one that stood out to me most of all is goal number 12, responsible production and consumption. The whole goal circles around the act of holding everyone accountable for their actions. Statement for goal is to ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. This goal spoke out to me because of what it represents to me. It represents to me respect for our planet Earth as well as respect lost for our Earth. For example, due to the non-recyclable and single-use products companies love to use during production, the global footprint for carbon dioxide emissions went up by 70% just for 2017 alone. When the Nike company heard about this, they quickly moved to create a sustainable and innovative way to reduce carbon outtake. Bond was to create an intake to zero. The initiative is called Move to Zero. Their first step started with recycling, and this began in Europe and will now slowly spread to other continents as well as all their other stores. The recycling is that they can take any, and it doesn't mean just Nike products, any workout gear as long as it's not undergarments or contains zippers and is lightly worn, and they will take it back and they will recycle it for the person that gives it back, no questions asked. As well as more of an initiative, they will give money or cash reward for their shoes if you bring them in select stores as well, as long as they're not too worn in or too dirty. And this helps in two ways. It helps the less fortunate who can't afford the shoes because they put them back on shelves in select stores at a cheaper rate, as well as it gives someone an initiative to recycle their shoes, which also creates less carbon emission because instead of two people needing two pairs, two people can have the same pair, as well as it releases hydro for less leather needed to create the shoes. And they don't stop there, as well as he created the whole website with the Move to Zero initiative that took place in many ways to help them recycle. For example, he gives direct ways of how to recycle the shoe boxes that the Nike company shoes come in, as well as how to wash your shoes in a more sustainable way to use less water and less energy. For example, with more natural ingredients, as well as less, instead of washing them over and over again, that creates less waste in landfills and less water being wasted. They also have their whole website as open as possible to anyone that like to view, as well as they have chemists and people that help develop their insoles in their shoes, as well as the leather. That will have an open conversation with anybody who's wondering how their initiative is affecting goal number 12, which is all about the sustainability. And that is where this all wraps in, as the whole goal surrounds sustainability, production, and consumption, and that is exactly what Nike is doing. It won't ever bring back how our Earth has been treated, as it's devastated to our ecosystem and that is beyond repair, but it doesn't mean that we can't continue to despair it. We have to repair it as we can. And that is exactly what they're doing. They're creating ways in order to and now to the future of this Move to Zero campaign. Nike's original goal is by 2025 to have factories that are 100% eco-friendly and run on eco-charged materials, for example, solar as well as hydro, water instead of carbon emissions. They also, their end goal in the 30,000s is to reduce their carbon footprint by 30%. Obviously, this will not be done in a day. These rules are here forever, and I hope that they are here forever. And even though you might not see huge impacts right now on the ecosystem, it is helping, because even just by 30%, that lowers our bioatmosphere greatly, and it allows us to help with the ecosystem and how the Earth was created, as well as how global warming will affect us. And that is why this goal is so important to me, as this is the only Earth we have. And this is why I love Nike's plan so much, the innovation, is because they aren't just sitting there and only holding themselves accountable, they're also holding the people that purchase from them accountable with the shoe cleaning that they give, as well as teaching them to recycle their products and even giving them money back for recycling their products. And that is why I really love this program, as well as why I love what this goal represents.